As I told you, the story is written in first person narrative. First person narrative is nothing but you could see I. The story seems to be like I. I see some very beautiful grounds. I said, and a lot of jolly children. It pains me though to see that they are not all healthy and active looking. See, when the narrator peeped through the window, he could see many jolly children playing over there. Their nature. So the children are being happy in nature. But it is clear that they are not so healthy and they are not active looking. When I came in, I saw one poor little girl being led about. Before, when he entered the school, he saw a girl blindfolded. And now he could see one more girl who is led by the other one. She has some trouble with her eyes. Now I can see two more with the same difficulty. And there is a girl with a crutch watching the others at play. She seems to be hopeless, okay? She seems to be hopeless cripple. Before we saw a girl who is blindfolded, a bandage in her eyes. Now we saw a girl with a crutch. Crutch is nothing but the stick which will help them to walk. The stick which helps the crippled people to walk. You all know who is called as cripple. Before starting the session, I asked you to get the meaning of these words. So, if you have got the meaning of the word, cripple means the people who is disabled and they could not walk. And crutch is like a support stick which will help them to walk. You can make a note of all these things in your textbook, children. So, this is what. And the girl is, she is hopeless and she is crippled. Okay, she is hopeless and she is crippled, where she needs the support of the crutch to walk. She has some trouble in her eyes, the first girl, and now here is the girl who has a trouble in her walking. Next, Miss Beam laughed when the man said that. Okay, imagine the conversation is between the man, the narrator, and Miss Beam. I have seen a girl with a bandage in her eyes. Now I saw a girl who is crippled and who could not walk. When I see all these things, I feel that the children are not so healthy and they are not active. But Miss Beam laughed and she said like, oh no, she said, she is not really lame. What's the meaning of the word lame? She is not really crippled. She is not really disabled. This is only her lame day. Try to imagine, children. Each children will be given a chance like one day they have to think like they are blind and they have to do things. And one day the other children have to think like they are lame and they have to do things. And one children has to feel like he is deaf and he has to do things. So in their school, one day will be a blind day for them, one day will be a lame day for them, and one day will be a deaf day for them. As I told you, this school will teach them everything in a practical way. Do you know the difference between the word sympathy and empathy? Come on, after the session, you are going to give me the answers. Take down the word sympathy and take down the word empathy. Sympathy. Yes, I'll make you know. I don't want to disturb you. Take down the words sympathy. I'll spell the word for you. Sympathy. 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 Empathy. EMPATHY. So immediately after the session, you are going to tell me the difference between sympathy and empathy. How will you differentiate sympathy from empathy? So this school, that is Mrs. Beam School, you can find that they teach everything through the practical knowledge. They teach the children their values. You are going to give me the difference of the words sympathy and empathy. So Miss Beam laughed and said that the girl is not really lame. Okay, it is a lame day for her. And you can see the others are not blind either. It is only their blind day. I must have looked very surprised, for she laughed again. Now, when Miss Beam is explaining things to the narrator is shocked. She is laughing again and telling that the students are not really blind. The students are not really lame. The students are not really deaf. It is their blind day, it is their lame day, and it is their deaf day. Things have to be clear like this. So, when Miss Beam is making this statement to the narrator, he is surprised. I must have looked very surprised, for she laughed again. Miss Beam is laughing there. Come to the next slide now. This is a very important part of our system to make our children appreciate and understand misfortune. We make them share in misfortune too. This is the reason why I asked you to find out the meaning of the words sympathy and empathy. Sympathy is nothing but when we feel for others. Empathy is when we put ourselves in other point of view. There is a difference. When we feel for others, that doesn't have an emotional touch. But when you yourself put yourself in others' place, when you see a blind person, you'll have a sympathy for them. But think yourself that you are blind. That is called empathy. You try to understand others from their point of view. That is called empathy. So this is a very important part of our system. Miss Beam is explaining now to make our children appreciate and understand misfortune. This is a very important line of the text, children. It is not that they simply know things. They have to understand. They have to realize and they have to appreciate. Appreciate is nothing but understanding, realizing things. Misfortune. You know that some children are born with misfortunes. Some babies, when they come into the world, they are born with misfortunes. By birth, they'll be dumb. By birth, they'll be deaf. By birth, they'll be blind. By birth, they'll be lame. Have you understood their feelings? Really, if you are going to understand their feelings, you will shed tears for them. You will cry for them. One such thing is happening in Miss Beam's school. Golden Gates Vidyashram is a normal school, but have you visited a special school? Special school which is being run for differently abled children? Have you visited such school? Have you visited any rehabilitation schools? Rehabilitation school is nothing but the special children will be admitted there. The children who cannot talk, the children who cannot hear, the children who cannot see. One such children will be put in rehabilitation schools, special schools. Have you visited such schools? So one such school is Miss Beam School, where everything is taught in a practical way. Next. Each term, every child has one blind day. Get the pictures? One blind day, one lame day, one deaf day. You can see a boy with a scarf over here to close his ears. One deaf day and one injured day and one dumb day. Dumb day means they could not talk. So in each term, our children will get such chances. Why do they get such chances? The reason they get such chance into their life is they have to understand the feelings of the really lame people, the really dumb people, the really deaf people. So this is the reason why everything is taught to them in a practical way. During the blind day, their eyes are bandaged absolutely and they are on their honor not to peep. They are on their honor. they'll be strictly told that they should not peep through the space which is left out. When you play things, children, when you play blindfold with your friends, you will just peep through. You want to know what is happening. So these children, they'll be told not to peep out, not to look out. The bandage is put on overnight, so they wake blind. If they have to do the task next day, if they have to have their blind day next day, they'll go to sleep with their bandages in their eyes. So next day when they woke up, immediately they'll try to imagine that they are blind. One such experience is given to them. This means that they need help with everything. From the time when they get up, they need the help from others. Other children are given duty of helping them and leading them about. When they go to bed with the bandages in their eyes, next day when they woke up, it will be difficult for them. So other children is ready to help them. They all learn so much this way. The one who is blind will learn many things. What is really life? And the one who helps them really learns them what is life. This is also a very important line of the lesson, children, you can understand. Both the blind and the helpers will understand what is life. And they learn so many things. One such school is Miss Beam's school. So, possibly when the school reopens, shall we pay a visit to a special school, children? Shall we have a visit? You'll go for a trip outside, no? Shall we have a visit to a special school, to a rehabilitation school? Yes, we'll plan ahead. Next, you could see that this means that they need help with everything. Other children are given the duty of helping them. And I think so many of you will visit special schools on your birthdays. Do you visit special school with your parents on your birthdays? And will you offer something to them? See, I am not talking about the orphanage where the children is left out without parents, who lost their parents. I am talking about a special school where you can see the children who cannot hear, the children who cannot talk, the children who cannot see, and the children who cannot walk. Have you visited one such school in your life? Okay. If you get a chance of visiting, better pay a visit, children. You will come to know what life is, and you will come to know like how you are blessed in your life. You have been gifted in your life. You are such a wonderful creation by God. Every day you have to thank God. God has created you beautifully. So this is what you have to understand through the story. And I have completed the first 9 points of the lesson, where you are going to read the other half of the lesson before the next class. Will you read the other half of the lesson? I want all my students to do so. Read the other half of the lesson and come to know what happens in the story. Will you read the other half of the lesson, children? And I know that when some work is given, all my students will do it. I want everyone to do the same before we meet in the next session. Thank you, children. Meet you in the next session. Bye-bye.